Sorry, guys, the video stopped. I mean, it was maximum recording or whatever. But continuing, Steven was in the cop car in front of me. I was in the one behind him. Christian was in the principal's truck. I was like, "Fuck, man, my dad's gonna beat the shit out of me." And I get pulled out of the police car and get put into the principal's truck. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" I still had handcuffs on, and they took them off. And Steven gets put in the cop car I was put in. Those two cops leave, and Steven, we get his mom on the phone. Our principal, Mr. McConnell, gets his mom on the phone, and he was like, "What do you want to do? Put him in Kinsey or let him go home?" She's like, "Put him in Kinsey." And she works at the Kinsey Center, which is where you go to like jail when you're a kid. It's like kid jail for my town. And she was like, "Put him in Kinsey. He deserves it." And he was like, "All right." He went to Kinsey. Me and Christian went back to school. My mom, or not my mom, but my stepmom and my dad were not home. They didn't answer the phone. They didn't know what was going on. Well, they called back to the school and found out everything. And Missy, my dad was so pissed he didn't even want to talk to me on the phone. Missy was like, which is my stepmom, she was like, when you when you go home, get on that bus and get off at your bus stop. I was like, all right. And you know me, I'm not going to fucking do that. So, it's the end of the day already, and me and Steven are escorted out of the building and put on a bus. Well, I got on his bus and got back off and went over to my bus, and he got on my bus. Well, we have this friend Jerry, and he's like the class clown, the school clown, whatever you want to call him. He's real funny. Well, our bus driver, Jeff, he's a fucking dick. If you get off at the wrong stop, it's not your bus stop, you get a fucking write-up. Well, me and Christian are together, and we're on the bus. And I said, "So you want to ditch this and fucking run for it?" He was like, "Hell yeah." I was like, "All right, when Jerry gets off the bus, go right behind him and run." He was like, "All right." Jerry gets up. I fucking get up quicker than Jerry, go out in front of Jerry. Christian's behind Jerry. He pushes Jerry off the bus, and me and him run. And we're in Jerry's neighborhood, which is not too far from my house. Well, he was like, "All right, where do we go?" I was like, "I know this neighborhood. Trust me, follow me." We're running all the way down the street, and I've never probably ran this fast before. Because I imagine the cops are going to be looking for us soon and shit like that. So, we run to the end of the neighborhood, and I'm like, "All right, get on these train tracks. We're going to run." And we ran all the way down these train tracks. We get by the Kinsey Center in the jail, and we're still going, and we take a break. I got like $30-$40. He's got 30-something dollars on him. I think he had like $36, but oh well. We get halfway into town. We walk to the mall, which is all the way across town. We go to his mom's house, and he's like, "My mom will be knocked out between like 1 and 12 o'clock at night." I was like, "All right, sweet. Can I spend the night at your house?" And me and Christian were sentenced to go to McKinley, and that's a school for kids that are like real bad and shit. Well, we were supposed to go there the next day for 3 days, and well, we ran. We're not going to fucking school. Fuck, what was I gonna... we get there about 1 in the morning. Christian's mom comes outside, and she's like, "Where the fuck have you been?" He's like, "Oh, I was with my friend." She's like, "You're in trouble. Get your ass inside and tell your friend to go home." I was like, "Well, damn." I was like, "All right, I'll see you later, Christian." He was like, "Oh, no, man, don't go, Mom. He's spending the night." And she was like, "No, the fuck he's not. I don't know him. And you're in trouble." And he was like, "All right, whatever, I'm leaving then." And she was like, "No, get your ass in the house." She was like, "Fuck you, don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. I'll smack the shit out of you." She pushes him, and he punched her. I was like, "Man, you didn't have to hit your mom. And she's a woman. You don't hit a woman." He was like, "Yeah, but I don't like her touching me." I was like, "Whatever, let's just go." Well, there's a gas station around the corner. And I go over there, I'm like, "Hey, I gotta go get some change in the store for me to use this payphone." He's like, "All right, hurry up." He goes in the store with me and doesn't come out after I come out. I don't know where he went. And I'm in the store getting change. I come out. I call my sister at my house. She's crying. She's like, "Where the fuck are you?" I was like, "I'm somewhere. I can't tell you." And I hang up. I call back like 20 minutes later. And she's like, "Where are you, Braden? Tell me." I was like, "I'm at the gas station over by some dealership."